Welcome everyone. Today I'm honored to be joined by Tony Kurre, a respected voice in sports media.
It's Curry, by the way.
Curry. Sorry.
We're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. It's okay. Keep rolling. We're good. We're good.
Let's start over.
No, just think of chicken.
My cell phone agrees with her.
No,
Tony
keep rolling.
Kurre.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Think curry,
keep rolling.
Think curry chicken.
Curry chicken.
Curry chicken.
But call me Tony Curry. Don't call me Curry. Tony Curry chicken. And I'm chicken about this man here.
Welcome everyone. Today I'm honored to be joined by Tony Kurre, a respected voice in sports media known for his passion, insight, and dedication to covering sports. Tony, you spent years covering sports and talking about athletes, coaches, and fans. Looking back, what moment made you realize this is what you were meant to do?
Ooh, wow, I was 12 years old, and I was stocking records, man, at a classic rock station up in Hamilton, Ohio, and one night, the 10 to midnight guy didn't show up to work, and they asked me if I wanted to go to work, and they gave me a napkin with $13,948 on it, and that was my salary, and that's when I got started. I was 12 years old when I got radio, and I've loved it ever since. And then back in 1990, when Gene Stallings had his first year here, I did this thing where I sat up on a billboard, and that was kind of my 15 minutes. It kind of catapulted me in some other things. Got a chance to go work at ESPN for a while. Family came into life, but man, I've been super blessed to sit on this hiney of mine and talk on the radio for 4 to 6 hours a day and get paid for it. You kidding me?
Wow.
And talk to pretty ladies like you. Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm on Entertainment Tonight over here.
Oh, so it was just meant to be, huh?
It was.
All right. So, what has been the most memorable moment of your career?
Oh, there's a lot of them. I will say this: I am so glad that we didn't have social media back in my early days. Amen to that. I either would have gone way up or way down. No, I'd probably have to say sitting on that billboard was quite a big moment for me. Sat up there for 3 weeks until Alabama won a football game, and we had just started a radio station. There was no classic rock in the station or in this town for about 7 or 8 years before we started, so we were a pretty big deal. So I would have to say that probably put me on the map. But you know, the way I feel right now, at the age of 60, I still got 30 more years in me, baby. We ain't seen the top yet.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Let's talk college football. Which team or player are you most excited to watch this season?
You know what? I want to see Archie Manning and see what he does. He's coming back. Obviously, a lot of people thought that he could win a Heisman Trophy last year. He fell off. Good for him for coming back. He could have gone to the NFL draft. With that being said, I think he's got just an enormous amount of pressure on him. I really want to see what happens. And now finding out that all these teams in the Big Ten, 8 of the top 10 alumni associations in the country are in the Big Ten. And I'm talking about sheer numbers. Indiana, one of the reasons they won a national title is they get 830,000 alumni. They're stroking checks. Now, money's no big deal. Alabama's got less than 200,000. So there's a reason why the Big Ten is doing really well with this new little philosophy they have going right now with NIL and everything. So I'm going to be interested to see if the Big Ten can bite back and have another stellar year like they did last year.
Okay, sounds amazing. What makes Alabama football such a special program?
Golly, I mean, if you watch Legend, you know it goes all the way back to the Bear Bryant days. When I first started doing sports radio, we would have never thought to even think that you wouldn't put Bear Bryant somewhere next to Alabama football whenever you spoke about that program, period. Nick Saban's obviously done something that's unlike anything any coach has ever done. When I got here in the 80s, man, we were a bunch of hand sitters. If you went to Bryant Denny, they were winning programs, but they were hand sitters, and now they finally got into the program where it's just stout, and it's into it, and it's just made so special. And we were talking earlier in the show about dynasties. When you're talking about programs that obviously have done just a fantastic job in college football, it's good to be hated, and a lot of people do not like the Alabama Crimson Tide for a good reason.
Well, Bama Legend did tell us it's okay to be hated.
It is okay to be hated.
Let's talk personal career. What advice would you give someone who wants to work in social media or sports media?
You know, go work for free somewhere. Show up at ABC 3340, knock on the door and say, listen, I want to learn more about sports. I want to work with Jeff Spiegel, and just start doing whatever he needs you to do. Do his homework, answer his phones, stick your foot in the door. People don't do their jobs forever, but it gives you an opportunity. Too many people out there won't work unless they're getting paid for it. And I got news for you. That's not the way it works. If you're willing to put the time and effort into it and learn behind the, you will not be surprised how often you'll be in the right place at the right time if you're working here for it. And next thing you know, you got yourself a starting gig. But don't do it for the money. Do it for the fame and the ladies.
Okay, noted. I'm going to write that down in my notes. What keeps you motivated after all of these years in this industry?
Oh man, I've got 3 kids that are just the love of my life. Santa, Xavier, and Lila, and it just goes by so quick. And you know, I've been on stage in front of 100,000 folks. I've been just in all kinds of rock and roll moments that are just too wonderful. I couldn't even share all of them, but I just want to be their hero. I just want to be a good dad to those kids. So every morning when I get up, I put my slippers underneath the bed, so I have to get on my knees to put them on, and I try to remember my 3 kids whenever I start my day. That motivates me.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, I have a fun question for you.
Yes.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
The best piece of advice I've ever received. My dad always told me, no matter what you got to do, take pride in it. He said, if you're taking the trash out, man, go chase the butterfly while you're doing it. If there's things you got to do in life, there's things you got to do. My dad was a newspaper distributor for 37 years. He did this all night long for 37 years and never complained about it, never bitched and moaned about it, but just loved his job, took a shower every night before he got in the van, and drove 120 miles every single night. And I love that man for how hard he worked, and he did it for his family. So whatever you do, don't take it for granted. Appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate the opportunity. You get the opportunity to take the trash out. So think about that way, and certainly have faith in everything you do.
Just like the opportunity I got today to interview you.
Yes, ma'am. And just hang out with you. What are you talking about?
Right.
Great opportunity. Huh?
One last question.
Yes.
What can your fans expect from you next?
Wow. Just continue to listen to Tony Curry Radio. I got a TKR app. It's a classic rock thing. Continue to watch us here on the Birmingham Race Course Casino starting lineup with the Kip Keefer. I want to thank Kip, of course, for giving me the opportunity to get on television and continue to watch me on other formats. We do some stuff on Fox 6 and continue to check out our podcast. We do a bunch of podcasts on Tony Curry Radio. I'm everywhere. I'm just enjoying life, living rich, and thanking the Lord for every single day I get a chance to talk for a living.
I love that.
Okay.
And one day I'm going to be in your shoes, right?
You're welcome to come in my shoes anytime you want.
All right, and that concludes the interview.
Hey, I'm Tony Curry, known as Tone the Bone. I've been told for about 40 years that I've got a face for radio, and I do. But I also have something going on for television, man, because we're on every Saturday morning on ABC 3340, thanks to Birmingham Race Course Casino's starting lineup, along with Kip Keefer, the legend Case Keefer, and a crew of idiots. We have a great time every single Saturday morning, 10:30, 11 o'clock, right before the kickoff of the ABC and SEC Game of the Week. Check us out at the starting lineup every Saturday morning right here on ABC 3340 with Tony Curry and the rest of the crew.
All right, and I am Alexis Sharda, your model, your boy, your moderator, and interviewer. You can find me on all platforms at It's Alexis Sharda, or just type in Alexis Sharda and you'll find me. Thank you again, Mr. Curry,
Thank
and
you,
I
Alexis.
appreciate you for having me.
What are you doing for lunch?
Whatever you're doing.
Yeah.